Hello and welcome in. Today I'm here with another update for the Origins Legacy Challenge. Yes, I've been playing it nonstop. It's so fun and I'm also so excited that so many other people are playing it too or coming by for the update. It has been really cool to meet and talk to so many new people on here. I'm having so much fun. So this update is going to start with year 3, which started off strong with a really good dice roll. We got the Festival of Prosperity, which means everyone's in a great mood and all social relationships grow faster. So you're allowed to cheat your friendship or romance with one sim all the way up. And I wasn't sure how I was going to use this. I was playing the Rosewoods this week and we know they have been having some marital issues, but I don't know, it kind of felt like cheating to just make that go away. Like that's not realistic to me. So I thought that I would just give it a few days and like wait and see how everything is going. Sorry for this reflection. Oh no, that made it worse somehow. Okay, anyways, I thought I would just see how it goes for the week, and honestly, things were still really tense between her and Nick. First of all, I mean, they were tense anyway because she had this illness. Everyone's sick all the time. I think they kind of overdid it with the illnesses. As far as good things, Sasha is still very loved. Jeanette takes her for a walk every day, probably to get out of the house. Also, Amelia is doing really well and Jeanette is doing her best to, you know, support her and help her with her schoolwork and be there for her. I think she's like a very proud mother. And Jeanette also got promoted to be a mega simfluencer, which I think is the top of her career track. So the girl is really at the top of the world right now in every way except for her marriage. And I thought, you know what, maybe she just needs to talk to him. We got to keep trying, you know? So I tried a few times to give them like a nice conversation or whatever. And from the outside, it looks like it worked because they're kind of happy looking and they hugged, which was really nice, but still somehow in reality, it's always ending in the negative relationship points and the bad moodlets. Tell me why during this conversation, a fairy, this random fairy died on their front porch. And I just thought, if that's not an omen, I don't know what is. And then that night, Nick ended up autonomously sleeping, not just in the spare bedroom, but on the couch in the spare bedroom. Like this was a double doghouse situation. And in the morning, I had them try to talk again, but he was like, I don't feel like talking about that right now. And as you can see, I think Jeanette is like very, very close to murdering this man. Like she's got murder on the brain. The week just kind of continued like that. Every time they talk, the relationship's just going down. And honestly, I think this is all taking a toll on Amelia because she's been having some issues at school. I mean, academically, like she is the top student. She is the icon of whatever elementary school she's going to, but she also got this thing where a girl was cheating off of her and nobody believed her. So now everybody just thinks that she's a mean girl. And then she got a notification saying that she's going through a phase and she is going to be mean to everyone. And I just love that for her, that she's like, okay, fine, make me your villain. If you think I'm a mean girl, I'm a mean girl. But she's not a mean girl at heart. I think she's a soft girl. She's afraid of the monsters under her bed, which is really hard because both of her parents work at night. So I think things have just been a little bit rough on her, but she has become really good friends with Grace. Grace comes after school and they hang out and they play and like they're really, really sweet. I love them. And on Saturday, Jeanette decided to take Amelia over to Grace's house. And while they were over there at the Oaks, I thought maybe this is the perfect time to use the dice roll and cheat someone's relationship and like finally put this weird enemy situation between her and Georgia to rest. And I really I imagined this conversation playing out as Jeanette being like, our kids are best friends. We need to figure it out for them. And Georgia being like, okay, yeah, I can respect that. Like mother to mother, I have respect for you because Amelia, again, is doing great. She's a top student. Jeanette is clearly doing something right with Amelia. So Georgia's like, I can respect you as a mom, but what I imagine Georgia can't respect about Jeanette is that she's like letting Nick walk all over her, especially because Jeanette is like the breadwinner of the household. You know, like why would you put up with the stuff a trophy wife has to put up with when you're the one with the job, girl, you know? So after this conversation, I went ahead and boosted their friendship. I didn't put it up all the way. The dice roll said you could put it up all the way, but that felt weird. I put it up halfway. Baby steps, you know? Considering they started out as mortal enemies. I had Jeanette go home. She's all hyped up from this conversation, and I had her tell Nick that she's done with this. She's not gonna be a trophy wife anymore. He is a criminal, and he isn't even successful at that. He hasn't gotten promoted in his entire life. She makes more than him at this point. She has her own career. She's her own person and she wants a divorce. That being said, Look, this is ballsy of her, but I don't think she's that ballsy. I'm not having her move out of the mansion. So she's just gonna move into the spare bedroom and they're gonna be roommates and co-parents. I also didn't want to split up Amelia from Nick because they actually have a pretty good relationship. But Jeanette was like, you better fix her dollhouse that you broke. And you also better get your life together or else we will move out. And what was really funny was that actually immediately after that, after they got divorced, he got a notification from his job saying like, it was one of those like job pop-up things that said that a detective was investigating the criminals and like basically offering Nick a way out of the criminal career, saying that he could become an informant for the police and like leave the criminal life behind him. And that was so perfect. So of course I had him do it. So now he's like, okay, I quit my criminal job. I fixed the dollhouse. You know, I'm on the up and up. I'm gonna change. He's gonna change, you guys. We'll see how that goes. Then moving on to week 10, I rolled a 1 for a bountiful harvest, which means all gardening and farming yields double this week, which was really nice since we were with the Willoughbys and they have a garden and everything. And just in general, they're doing really good. Krista made meatball tamale bites for dinner, which was so like, that's such a meal that Krista and Mitchell would make. And they're still like sitting down to eat together almost every meal. They're so cute. Also, because there's no room in the tiny house for any toddler supplies, the toddlers are surprisingly self-sufficient. Like they eat off of plates since they don't have high chairs. All of their toddler toys and stuff are in the backyard. And so they just kind of like go inside and out as they please to play with their stuff or do their potty or whatever. Like they're just really independent free range toddlers. And I'll be honest, most of my screenshots from this week are literally just of the toddlers being adorable. Like Astrid, I'm sorry, she's an icon. Astrid says power to the people. Astrid, she's sassy. Astrid, you know, I can't get enough of her. And also Theodore, like he is just the most, he just looks so wholesome. Truly like the best toddlers I've ever had. This week was also thunderstorm central and the whole family is afraid of thunderstorms, which okay. Also Krista developed the paranoid trait, just like Mitchell. Like she's becoming more like him. I don't know how having an entire family of paranoid people is gonna work out, but it's fine. I took them around the neighborhood. There was like a beautiful summer day and I thought, you know what, let's have them go around the neighborhood, say hi to all their neighbors. So I'm hoping that now they're all a little more introduced to everyone, they'll get a little more socialization. Also, they went to the Hawthorns and Henry is a toddler or something. I don't know, a baby, an infant. This is Henry now. Also, oh my gosh, Krista, of course, was sick. Like I said, everyone's ill all the time, but I thought this picture was cute with the pancakes in the background. And then Mitchell has been working on his gardening skills and trying to further his career, but unfortunately he was told that he's in danger of layoffs. That would be really, really bad, and let's all just keep our fingers crossed that Mitchell doesn't lose his job. Okay, and for week 11, the dice rolled an economic crash. Career incomes dropped by half for the week. This is the second one. We'll get through it. I spent this week, this was the bounce week. So we spent the first couple days with the Hawthorns and I was glad to be with them because it was actually Henry's birthday. So he's a toddler now and he is so cute. Look at him, look at his little freckles. I just love them. And of course, everyone came to his birthday party. All the neighborhood friends were there. It was really nice. They're having a good time as a family, except then something happened. Listen, I saw Landon waking up in the middle of the night and going outside and I was like, what's he doing? Getting abducted by aliens. That's what he was doing. I actually have never had this happen before. Then over at the Oaks house, Grace's grades are up. She's doing good in school. Graham has decided that he wants to be treated like an adult now, having a little teenage rebellion. Jeffrey also had his birthday, so he's a child now. I have to just mention this pic because Flash. Like, what are we doing? He is such an orange cat. I love him. Then the next week it was back to the Rosewoods. Amelia is still the top student. She's doing well. I got her a nightlight because she's afraid of the dark. Jeanette is also much happier. Like she's living her best divorced life in the pool with her dog, you know, but she does still keep getting a wish to become disliked by Nick. The separation has not made her feel any less evil towards him. And I don't blame her because Nick is constantly chilling in her new bedroom as if it's his new bedroom, taking baths baths in her jacuzzi bathtub. The man is on thin ice, but he also got an illness, so haha. Oh, Jeanette also keeps getting this wish to become recognized for her work, which makes sense because like I said, she's the top of her career. You know, she wants some recognition and I can understand that. And then the next couple days we went back to the Willoughbys and Astrid and Theodore aged up. So they are children now. Theo aged up like this, which is like not exactly what I pictured for him, but now that I've seen it, it's like an emo phase, but also with a touch of hippiness, and that just makes so much sense. He's neat and he wants to have slumber parties. And Astrid is a vegetarian creative genius, which also makes so much sense, and I think that she is wonderful and so cute. But now the problem is that they're probably the only family in this game that actually wants to eat meals together, but there's no room. They only have 3 chairs, so someone's always left out. I feel really bad. Sorry, I also did take a picture of all of her outfits because I don't know, I was like, wow, I think she's my favorite sim actually. So moving on into week 12, the dice roll was a famine, which means gardening yields are halved or destroyed. Delete any crops or animal products your sim gathers this week. And I didn't really know what to do with it because Landon's a fisherman. Like, it's his career salary, but it's not like fish that he physically catches and sells from his inventory. So I cut his salary in half. I don't know. Probably there's not a lot of fish, which was sad, but not as... As I was opening their household, tell me why there's an alien baby, entire alien baby in their house that I knew nothing about. Did Landon have this alien baby and I missed it? And why is Faith standing outside with a broken heart? And they keep getting these notifications that they're like not happy with their relationship. I guess I would also be pretty upset if my husband went to outer space and came home like pregnant with an alien baby. I'm so curious about how this all went down, but I guess we'll never know. What we do know is that Landon is breastfeeding the alien baby. Moving on, a cute moment of them teaching Henry how to dance. Love that. Henry did say that Quinn is an unwanted sibling, but the good news is that Faith is taking care of Quinn while Landon is at work, so she doesn't hate the alien baby enough to like not take care of it. Except then, wait a minute, she set the grill on fire again. They ran to the front yard and they didn't grab the alien baby. They left their alien baby in the burning house. What are you guys doing? Anyways, the alien baby did also age up while I was here. This is her. And then this is her human disguise. And her mother is senior pollination technician number 3. So don't let Faith catch you in this neighborhood. That's all I'm saying. Just have like some random screenshots or videos of like some random cute moments in the family. Oh, here's Quinn's nursery. I didn't really know what to do with it, so I just made it like it's alien-y. Guess. Oh, it snowed one day and Ryland was outside of their house looking cute as hell. Like, girl, what are you doing? What's going on? And then also Ryan was out there as well. And they were both texting and I was like, are they texting each other? I don't know. I don't know if they were. Things started really going downhill. Landon went to sleep in a separate bed. Faith went to eat. Like, Landon was eating at the table and Faith left the house to go eat in the park outside. And I'm really getting mixed signals from this because like sometimes they're like really lovey-dovey and normal with each other, but then other times they're doing stuff like this, first of all. And second of all, they are constantly having those moodlets that are like, I hate my relationship sucks, blah, blah, blah. Whatever will be with these guys. And with that, we have come to the end of year 3, and I decided that it's finally time to start taking out some taxes. Everyone's established, everyone has money in the bank account, we can start paying taxes now. So I took $5,000 from everyone, plus the extra $5K from the Hawthorns because they got that mystery benefactor to build an art museum. But I also took nothing from the Sears because they're really poor. So we ended up with a little bit of money to build 2 horrible, god-awful lots. I built an art gallery like Faith was supposed to do, and I tried to make it seem like Faith was kind of involved in the planning of this building, mostly because there's these cute flowers outside that seemed like something Faith would do. The inside's atrocious. I don't even know what. Like, okay, it's just a square room with some stuff on the wall. But it's a start. You gotta start somewhere. We don't have that much money, you know? And then I spent the rest of the money on a community park because I think that's really important. Like, I think that people need a public space to hang out and like for everyone to go and run into each other and meet each other, because like I said, I feel like the separate households aren't mingling as much as I want them to. So I thought a park, you know, the people are gonna go there and mingle with each other, and it's not very great. It's really bad, actually. It's a bathroom, a little playground for the kids, a single picnic bench with a grill, and then like this little sitting area where there's like a rose bush and benches and stuff like that. I have big plans for the park, but it's gonna be a while before we can afford them. All right, I'm gonna end this update here just because my voice is getting a little tired, but I do have year 4 already played through. Like I said, I've been playing this challenge day in and day out. I love it so much. And I will also have a Rags to Riches update video for Poppy soon as well. I was actually gonna film it today, but my computer's having a few issues. So anyways, thank you so much for hanging out for this update. You are also playing this challenge. I would love to hear how it's going for you. Has anything wacky happened? Are you running into any issues? I would love to know how you're getting through some of the stuff that pops up in this challenge. And yeah, I hope that you're also having a ton of fun with it if you're playing it. And if not, I would also love to know what you're playing in general right now. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll get to talk to you soon. Bye!